going on, guys? Can you feel it? Are you guys excited? Is it time? Is the bull run officially making our mouths drop and eyes water and excitement in the air? It's definitely starting to feel that way, huh? Is it feeling that way or what? Let's do a quick roll call, see who we got in the house. Over on the Twitch there, we see Scafer. Happy Saturday. What is happening? Rio6969. Howdy, what's happening? Scaper subscribed at T1. You subscribed for 10 months currently on a 10-month streak. Nice. Thanks for your awesome crypto content. Whoa, things are just making, what happened? Oh, that was Scafer over on the other side. I was like, oh, I didn't even know it threw up a notification. Crazy, crazy. So now coming into the tubester here, I do see
Rud Pots, nuclear power. What is happening? Rud Pots.
what's going on over there. We see Ogre MGTOW, J Mining. Good evening, Rud Putz and Ogre MGTOW there. Scrolling on. We see XRP Boss. We are not on our way. It's just Doge doing its thing. We're exactly on the way. We're doing exactly what crypto should be doing, you know, kind of earlier than it should be doing it, unless December, you know, does the same type of December thing. We're going to see a huge explosion starting next month. The only thing that's kind of interesting now that's a little different is actually Doge and stuff is moving up earlier than it usually does. So we'll look at all this stuff in a minute. But yeah, we are right on schedule. Crypto is doing exactly what it should be doing here. We got Toll, PC Lab, what's happening here? Mike Vega, Black Hat Team, Red Jasper Kane, Skirm, Angelino Cervantes. What is happening? What is going on here? Something just happened. Something's going on the Twitch there. Rio just did a 69. Says you have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Hype train incoming. Level 1, 60. What is happening on Twitch there? There's like a hype train thing going on. What? Okay, guys, this is some crazy stuff's happening over there on the Twitch there right now. I just restarted my old. Yeah, Angelo 17 is there. Just restarted his old L3. Yeah, it's crazy. People are turning on old hardware and it's profitable, which is pretty crazy. Like, times are in, guys. Times are in, and we're seeing the network hash rate, you know, start to really pick up because all the older hardware is turning on. Insane times are ahead of us. Son of a Rabid Panda, what is happening here? Scrolling on. Oh, it just jumped on me and I hardly got through any names. What's happening? Okay, continuing. Northern Crypto and Tech, what is happening? More tinging going on. Resubscribe T1 for 10 months total. Craziness going on. You are making money, bro. Let's go hype train. Yeah, bring that hype train up. We need everyone over on the Twitch there. Get that hype train rolling. Let's do this. Hype train, what? Oh my gosh, you guys are insane over there. I feel it. UKGE. Bad Cat, what is happening? Son of a Rabid Panda. I actually take financial advice from random dupes on YouTube. Yeah, don't do that. Not financial advice. But yeah, good times are ahead of us. What do you got? Will Alap here. Rick Cartwright. Scrolling on. KDA Miner, what's happening? Ruby Diff Chanel. Squirrel Master. I don't see Fudweiser. Where's Fudweiser? We're going to hit the button anyway, just because. Fudweiser. Probably at work or something today. We see Ghost 777. What's happening? World Travel Adventures, Northern Crypto and Tech, Squirrel Master again, Jockwick Miner UK, Christopher Cox. What is happening? Jackknife, Victor, Simon Naja. Ooh, I cannot say that. Nagabali. The L9 app miner is hitting hard. Yeah, that thing is an absolute beast. Panda's still streaming here. Joey Gamble. Okay. Oh, is he still live? Okay, Panda's still live. Makes sense. We're sitting at 72 viewers, 21 likes. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. We need to go to the moon. It's moon time. Moon time and crypto mining. Fudweiser 1 is probably working. Yeah, he could be working, but usually he's in here. He could be in Panda's stream still. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. So, yeah, what's going on? How you guys feeling out the market? He's still stranded. His car won't start. What? Fudweiser's car is broken? Oh, no. Is he getting all the snow? We're getting a ton of snow right now. Like, if we have a snowfall warning, we got, like, I don't even know, like a foot of snow overnight. It's crazy. L3s are too overpriced on eBay. They're going for 150 plus right now. That is insane. Like, you could buy them for like $20 like 3 months ago, you know, $50 for a long time. And now there they go, back to $150+ again. Insane. They're going to be up to $1,000 probably soon, especially if we see Dogecoin start to touch $1. Yeah, old hardware. That's a part of it, old hardware, buying old crap, maybe even buying early L9s. You could potentially be doubling it without even turning on any type of hardware, because that's what happens. Hardware resales just explodes when bull runs come in, and we're starting to see that already. That means the rig should be running nice and cool. Yeah, someone tell RTM the bull run has started. Yeah, someone please tell them. But remember, guys, altcoin season. Altcoin season is a totally different scenario. Yes, we're in a major bull run right now, but altcoins, they don't usually take off right yet. It's way too early. But let's look at the past 24 hours. Look at Chia. Chia's up 55% in the past 24 hours. Yeah, definitely, it's way down from when it was like over 2,000 or something, but what's that say, 11 something, 15 something there. But point here is like, look at boom, and now it's kind of dipping down here. But even Chia is doing something right now. But when it comes to altcoin season, guys, we go through this countless times again. Ergo's a prime example, which seem to be starting to see a little bit of life again. It's starting to do its thing here, but it's still way down from where it was. But like altcoins, guys, they pump and then they're dead, and then they pump and then they're dead, and now we're just starting to hit that pump phase again. So we're all dead. We're waiting for this part in here. Obviously you want to sell on the way up, 80% or so. That's what we want happening here. But this is altcoin season, guys. This is what we're waiting for. Next year, we're going to see tons of different coins just explode for no stupid apparent reason at all. But you got to have your bags ready and rolling here. So yeah, awesome times, excited. Let's just kind of look, see what is our top gainers right now. Got Chia's leading the charge in the past 24 hours. That's insane. Who would have thought we'd say Chia has the largest pump out of any cryptocurrency right now in the past 24 hours? Well, it's not out of any cryptos based on all the ones I have here on my coins. There's probably meme coins that's doing a lot better, but I don't really care about them. We got Epic Cash in second place with 54% pump. We got Gram at 21. Zilla's up 16%. Chloris 14. Conflux 15. Dynex 13. Bitgert, or whatever the heck that is, 12%. Pack Project is up 12%. We got Cadena's even up 12%. Cadena's showing life. We got Ravencoin at 12. Ethereum POW at 11. Cubic's up 10%. Flux is up 9. We're seeing green past 24 hours. Pretty much freaking, oh my gosh, do we have red anywhere? Oh, we see some red here. Ironfish is down 0.14, but I think it was up quite a bit, before it started to do its dip here. Yatacoin's a little bit in the red here. Bitcoin's a little in the red. RTM's a bit in the red. Cedra's in the red. We got some red stuff happening, but for the most part, we're in a nice, solid green market, and I'm sure all you guys are loving it. You guys loving it? Come on. Can't tell me you're not loving it. She can go back to its all-time high. That would be great super cycle inbound. 100%. I still have some evergreens mine. I only got like 4 Chia, but if it hits $2,000 again, I'm pretty happy with that. I'd definitely be dumping it in a heartbeat. I woke up and my Chia wallet was up $1,300. Good times. Northern Crypto and Tech. Nice. That's always good to see. Be like, whoa, out of nowhere. Thank you. I'll take it. Been stocking up on PSU, motherboards, RAM, etc. Yeah, that's another good time right now. Black Friday is in, guys. So if you plan on shopping anything, Amazon or anything, smash a link in the description there, and then you can just search anything you want. It will help out the channel and at no extra cost to you whatsoever. So smash an Amazon link, anyone. It doesn't even matter what it is. Just hit it and then search for stuff. Black Friday is in. Get them deals. Get the stuff you might have been holding off, extra hard drives, extra power supplies. All this stuff is definitely, you always want extra stuff for the essentials here. And speaking of that, I don't even know, my workstation I'm streaming on right now might go down at any time. I've been getting some code 8 issues and code 76 on my Gigabyte Aorus Master X670 motherboard lately. I tried updating the BIOS and downgrading it and stuff. Originally, it was on an old F8, and it's the latest one's F32 right now. The BIOS I was on was 3 or 4 years old, and then it was getting 76, which means could be the CPU could not be seated right, and other things are bad power supply, things like that. I did update the BIOS to the latest stable, which is F32. Then it switched over to code 8. Then I downgraded, see if that would change anything. It says code 8. Google says code 8 is just, people see this all the time and there's no issues. I haven't been experiencing reboots, so maybe I have a power supply that could be going. I may need to update that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I plan on taking it apart together, after we're done our live streams and stuff. That way I'm not going to be down to do anything here. So we'll see what happens. Video coming on your chia farm. Nice. What do you got? What do you got for hash rate for your chia farm? Like, I got like 20 terabytes, like maybe 12. I don't even know. 18. I can't even remember. Not very much. But there's people out there with so much hard drive space when it comes to that. Insane. A bit of cooldown is normal and healthy. You know who got 180 chia rabbit? You got 180? Holy crap. That's nice. I got 256 terabytes. Nice. Do a CPU swap with the same CPU and see if it does anything. Yeah, for sure. I could definitely do that. I don't really want to pull it apart. I have another entire new build I want to do for my workstation. You know, I got some stuff in from Be Quiet. There's 1600 watt power supplies. You know, the new Base Pro 901 massive CPU case. It's all in white. And then their light loop white cooler and the RGBs and all. Like, I want to put all that together, but I want to build it on a 9950X with a white motherboard, and then eventually try to get my hands on a white 5090. I think it's going to be a pretty sweet freaking build, and I've been kind of holding out on that, but I might just, you know, while I'm doing this troubleshooting, I might just put what I have now into the new case and stuff, and then just kind of look for the GPU when they finally release or something. We'll see what happens. Yeah, PSU tester for sure. That would probably be a lot easier and stuff. Though I do have lots of PSUs laying around because, again, you know, it's good to have backups and stuff. But I'll see what happens. I might just plug in a new PSU, see if it boots up, if I get an error. If not, then it's something else. It could also just be dust. It is pretty dusty in there, so it might just need to pull out all my RAM, pull out the GPU, which is the 4090, blow it all out here, and then maybe just put it all back together. It could be good. You know, we'll see what happens. Or maybe, you know, it could just be my CPU maybe starting to degrade. You know, this thing has been CPU mined. It's a 7950X. It shouldn't be yet. I've never noticed that on 3900Xs, but it has been mining pretty much 24/7 since I got it. So that could be a thing too, because I have noticed it was rebooting a bit at, let me just bring up my Ryzen Master to show you guys this. So right now I turned down the clock a bit. So I was at 4.5 at 0.97. It's like 0.96899 or something like that, you know, point is. But it was rebooting stuff when I started mining Warthog and stuff, and I just dropped it to 4.4. I haven't seen it reboot yet. So it could just be some silicon on my CPU, or again, it could be the power supply and it's not getting the juice it wants to do. You know, there's still other things up in the air, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. You know, I'll mess around. I'll play with it. Obviously, I got a lot of backup 7950Xs and stuff that I could do the exact same thing. Swap out the CPU and see what happens, but we'll see. The exact same CPU that's in it, swap it with that. Just take it out and put it back in. Some that happened on troubleshooting video. Yeah, you know, that's very, you know, I'll try a lot of these things. I can start with something easy, though. Like, well, I guess that is pretty easy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So what's going on with the hype train in the Twitch there? We do have for Budweiser, 100 hype train. Something happened over here. I see Mason Wagner a few seconds ago. Just subscribe to the channel on the Tubester. Nice stuff. Panda Raid is incoming. We got 143 viewers, 43 likes. Guys, like button.
Smash the like button. Let's do this.
Like button, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Rabid mining. It's Rabid season. Yeah, it is Rabid season. Let's do this. Let's do this. 100K subscribers. Let's go to the moon. Everyone, take all my videos, share them across the entire interwebs, every platform you know of. We need to hit 100K. Let's do this. 100,000 subscribers. What are we at right now? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm at right now. 82 something. 83 almost, I think. Selling my Zen after moving away from POW. Selling your Zen. Which one's Zen? Something else happened with the EcoHash ASICs. You hear about that? The coin that most of them have been mining looks like is moving the proof of stake. So that means like they're all going to be done for. Dead. Done. See you later. I don't know. I think there's probably some other coins out there that they could mine, but I'm not 100% sure in the situation. I don't have any of them. What's 82.8? What are you talking about there? 82.8. One thing we want to look out, you know, as the bull market comes in, so does scammers, hacks, and everything. Be very careful, guys. You know, hacking is going to come out there like absolutely insane. I've noticed so many stupid spam. I've been like, yesterday I got hit with over 1,000 messages on between two videos from a botnet saying some stupid term. I can't remember what it was. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm deleting. I went to town, I come back, and I had like 1,000 messages. It took me like 45 minutes to an hour to delete them all. I quickly took that term, put it in the spam filter with the other thousands of terms I have in there. But yeah, you know, the spams are coming out, the botnets are coming out, Everything is coming out like crazy. So be very careful, guys. Don't click on any malicious links. Don't go to some crazy websites. Things are insane. Don't accept contracts in your MetaMask wallet if you have no idea what you're doing. Time to be safe. Time to be very, very safe. Hacks and people losing crypto and all that stuff is going to be going crazy. SPR on the up. Nice. SPR is moving. That is freaking sweet here. Let's take a look. Where's SPR? Oh, we got Dragon Dinosaur Face Man here. What is that? Spectre Explorer. What are you doing? What's it doing? What's Spectre doing right now? Let's have a look. Engage. Spectre is 0025. Not too shabby. You know, it'd be nice to start seeing a couple cents happening on the Spectre network here. But yeah, 7 days, 10%, 24 hours, 10%. Network hash rate is 188. So seems like the Cubic guys keep coming in. On the off times of Cubic, this network, like when Cubic's being mined, the network drops to like 100 mega hash. And then as soon as, you know, the off time of Cubic happens, it seems the network seems to be pumping to right now 188 mega hash. Sometimes it touches 200. So it seems all the Cubic miners are also trying to dual mine into the Spectre side of things here. So that's kind of interesting. Is your Discord still broken? No, Kaiser. It should be fixed now. It should be fixed. Here, is my Discord open? Let's bring that up. Come into here. So if you come in, all right, what do we got here? I just got to publish this. Yes, publish to anyone that follows me on my social when I make videos and stuff. But yeah, if we come in, you should, you know, you obviously come into welcome message here, go to verify, and here you can see put back /verify, and this should get you up and running in the verify channel. So this should work. It should be fixed. Seems like a lot of people it's working for now. Obviously, it didn't work for this guy because he's still not green. But point is, yeah, it should be fixed. It should be working for people. Try that out and it should work. Show moon. Which moon are we looking for? What moon do you guys want to see? Okay, let's jump into some moons here. Bam. No, where we at? Let's go to market caps. Bitcoin is obviously sending it, so that's nice to see some things. Bitcoin's probably going to hit, what, 100K end of the month? 120K by Christmas? That'd be nice. Definitely be nice. Because remember, usually we see the big run-up happen in December, according to the last cycle here. So let's just kind of scroll in this way and bring this back this way. And let's just have a look. See here, 11, 10. So here's November of last cycle. We can see, yes, it starts going up in November, but December, look at December 15th, mid-December is when we really start to do its thing. Look at, boom. And it does look like a little dip here happens in January. Point is here, guys, the big uprise happens in December. So will it happen again? Because it seems like we're getting this right now. So let's just kind of fast forward here. Boom. And we've been kind of, well, we can see here, we've been going up, up, and away. So if December plays out the same way again, you know, we're going to raise that incline a few degrees. It's going to be more of an uphill like this, not just kind of like this. We're going to be going like that. So, you know, next month could be very interesting month for sure. We'll just have to see if it plays out that way. But yeah, Doge is definitely doing some stuff here. It is down a decent amount. And actually, it's not even that much down, but it looks like on this little chart, it did. Oh, it was up to 47. Holy jeez, Dogecoin, you're sending it. Look at the past 1 month, just boom. Nice. Freaking 47 cents. Where's my mining Dutch numbers here? Let's take a look at my mining Dutch. Where am I at? Let's look at the past revenue here. Earnings, L9. So 62.57, and they still have about 5 hours to go to finish off this day. Let's look at a full 24 hours of yesterday. Yesterday, mining away, we did get $76 yesterday, and it actually down because the price came down. This actually tells you based on what the current price of Doge is. So $76 yesterday. This was at about $80 before the recent downfall. Now, just looking back when we first turned this thing on, like say end of October, actually we turned it on way before that, but like look at days from end of October when our yields, before everyone started pumping up the hash rate, look at that. Hodling, guys, when you're hodling this day on October 31st, $109 a day a single L9 made. Freaking insane. $109. And if Doge hits, you know, potentially $1, that is now October 31st made $256 because we did mine 256 Doge in one single day. Absolutely insane. That's crazy. L9 is killing it. absolutely killing it. Freaking $109 in 24 hours on October 31st here. That's insane. You know, that's the loving about hodling it. Hopefully it goes to the moon, to the dollar and stuff like that. But as we can see, those yields are definitely dropping down here. Now, here's the interesting thing. A few things you got to take note. Understanding how, you know, profit switchers, swappers and stuff work. I might be making quite a bit with Doge at this high of a number. You can see we're only down. We're only making 174 Doge right now compared to 248 or whatever it was, you know, a few weeks back. So what's going on here is obviously as Doge is higher, you're getting a lot less Doge as you swap, you know, these coins that hardly make anything into it. So in theory, like we do make more Doge mining Doge directly on other pools. So I might have to swap. If I really want to capitalize on this, I might have to swap into some other, go back to maybe via BTC or something, even though you have to get paid on Litecoin and Bells. It sucks. I'd rather get it all in Doge. But now those conversions into Doge, because the price is so much higher, is worth so much less Doge. You know, instead of $2 giving you, you know, maybe like 40, 50 Doge, like way back when, now it's only giving you a couple Doge. So you're not really noticing getting that back into here. So you might be better off getting on a pool that's finding a lot more Doge blocks now. That way you're actually earning more Doge. Because on via BTC, when I was getting 248 Doge here, I was actually getting about 180 on via BTC and stuff. And now we're only getting 174. Yes, a lot of hash rate and stuff's picking up, but mining Dust also doesn't really find as many Doge blocks as the major pools do. So, you know, these are other things to consider as well. The other thing, once Doge hits a certain price level, I'm thinking 60 to 70 cents. If it plans to go to $1, I have no idea where it's going to go. But it's time to maybe start swapping over. You know, it's time to capitalize. The pump is not going to last forever. Altcoins do its thing, and then it's over. So it might be time to slowly start converting instead of Doge payments, start moving everything into Bitcoin payments or something, getting ready to start withdrawing our funds, start the DCA out instead of in here, you know. You know, it depends on your strategy. So let's like look at Doge, for example. If we go all, look at, boom. So here it started, it was in May, January, February, March, April, January, February, March. Oh, April. So last cycle, Doge started mooning in April. What is that? April 8th. And it hit the moon in about 1 month later. So 1 month solid pump. We've been seeing, you know, a couple more weeks, we're going to be hitting that 1 month pump, and we're starting to get pretty close to this peak here. And this is altcoin season, guys. Doge isn't going to last the entire year next year. It's only going to last a couple months, depending on how these pumps happen, and it's going to be over. So if you miss the boat and you're going to be back down to here where Doge is back down to 12 cents being, oh crap, well, we're in a bull run, it's coming back, right? No, altcoins don't come back. They pump and then they die. So that's the other thing we got to be mindful of, guys, is be ready. Set target limits. Don't expect people to say, oh, it's going to go higher, it's going to go higher. Then you're just going to miss the boat. So be ready for this. It might be getting close to the time to start, you know, swapping this into Bitcoin. Now, why do I say Bitcoin? You know, we mentioned this before. Why do I say Bitcoin? It's because all the alts are going to be pumping before Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's all-time high happens here. All the alts, like Doge, for example, it hit its all-time high in right about, you know, I guess Bitcoin's first cycle. So right here is about where Doge peaked. And then all of a sudden, you know, obviously we can see here in November is when Bitcoin peaked. So we're trying to capitalize on everything we can with our altcoins, and it happens before Bitcoin does. Then we get everything into Bitcoin and we run that second up to the all-time high, the second run up on the actual Bitcoin king himself. And then we, you know, dump everything. Every single penny we have of crypto we dump, and then we wait back for a year here. And this is the absolute low to get back into Bitcoin and the markets and stuff again. But right now you can see we're sailing it. Altcoins are going up. It's time to start preparing, at least for Doge. And then again, once Doge is done, we're going to be on the other coins. We're going to be moving on to Ergo. We're going to be moving on to Flux, Ravencoin. All these coins are going to see, you know, all-time highs again. I really believe we're going to see some coins really start to do its thing here. It's just not time yet, though. That's altcoin season. It's just not time. Ravencoin, prime example. Boom. Here we go. We can see here. When did Ravencoin pump? It hit its absolute all-time high around just before Doge. Interesting enough. So Obviously, we're already seeing the cycles are kind of playing out a little bit different than last cycle because in theory, Doge is coming in a little early now unless we're just seeing a spike and we're going to see a super Doge cycle. Is it going to go to $2? I highly freaking doubt it. I just said don't listen to anyone on the internet because they're going to make you, hold your bag longer. Just take, set your own price goals and get ready for it. But here we can see, January, February, March, April again. April 14th is when this is when Doge started spiking and Ravencoin did it spike, and then after that, obviously, it did make a little comeback, but it came down again. But it's dead. Once it hit its all-time high, guys, it's over. Not coming back. We got to wait another 4 years, another cycle, and that's now. And Ravencoin has actually been seeing, a little bit of upward trend over the past little while here, as we can see right here. Boom, 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 boom. It's coming up. It's starting to do its thing. Could hit all-time high. I definitely freaking hope so, but I don't even want all-time highs. Coins don't have to hit. I'm happy. All-time high is 23 cents. I'm good with 19 to 20 cent Raven. I don't have much, but I'm okay with that because that's still going to make us a lot of money. The point here is, though, also, we're not going to, all the hash rate's going to come in, and it's not really going to be profitable to mine. You got to already have your bags ready. That is what the bear market before all this was for. You got to have your bags situated. You got to have them ready, and just have them ready to dump when the time comes, because we're not going to be, we're going to see this coin spike, and all of a sudden everyone's going to move to it. Even if Ravencoin was sitting at 23 cents right now, all the hash rate would flood to it, and it probably would only be making about 5 cents a day because there's too much hash rate out there. We're not going to see what we did on GPUs and stuff last cycle because there's just too much hardware out there. It's really rough times. But, if you have the bags ready and you've been mining through the bear cycle, once these things start pumping, you're going to be making yourselves quite a bit, you're going to get a decent chunk of change. Some of you guys might be driving Lambos. Some of you guys might be buying new houses, yachts. It's going to be insane. Or maybe, we're just trying to still afford power. Yeah, I'm still a little bit sick, Budweiser. Budweiser's here. Budweiser is back. Yeah, I'm still not 100% on the old voice thing, but I feel a lot better, but my voice still just, it doesn't want to work properly. BTC halving every 4 years, 100%. Do you think there really is more hardware today versus 4 years ago? Well, I think some hardware quit. I do think a lot of hardware quit, but I do think compared to the level of the coins that we have, there's too much damn hardware out there. I was going to make sure I didn't miss any ads here. RTM needs to wake itself up. Yep, it definitely does. RTM needs to do its thing. Although RTM's building, they're doing things. They have some next level stuff going to release soon. Like, obviously, they're running UTXO. They're not based on like EVM, like Ethereum chains and stuff are for their smart contracts and stuff. They did release their assets and stuff lately, but there's still a whole ecosystem ready to unleash on Raptorium. One of them being the DeFi platform and their DEX. So they're going to have a DEX. There's going to be their own DeFi platform. Raptorium, if you guys are unaware, what if I told you Raptorium can send coins faster than Kaspa? Would you guys believe me? Well, it's a thing. It's true. With the latest Talon hardware wallet, Raptorium actually implemented instant transactions. If I sent you 100,000 Raptorium right now, you would have it by the time I got my clicker button down. That's insane. Instant transactions on Raptorium is now a thing. Imagine instant transactions now implemented into a DeFi platform, implemented into a DEX. As soon as you click that button, boom, it's done. And that's happening right now in Raptorium through their Talon wallet. They had a stream the other day. They were testing. They showcased it. Instant transactions. No waiting. No confirmation. Boom. It's just there. And then it's locked in chain and all this other stuff. The other thing about that, it's not just instant transactions. It's instant spendable. That means the second it's there, you can sell it. You can send it again to someone else. You can do whatever you want. There's no waiting for confirmations. So, yeah. This is fast. That's pretty fast there. That is huge. And, it's going to be interesting once this is fully implemented. So they got still a lot of stuff going on. They're building slowly over time, but it's happening. So hopefully, obviously, you could have the best thing in the world. If people don't use it, it's not going to do anything. Kaspa, if people don't start using Kaspa, it's hyped up super coin right now. But if people don't start using it, it's going to be dead. Next bear market, I don't think anyone's going to be mining it. Nobody is going to be mining Kaspa except for Mara. There's going to be the only people left unless Kaspa sees a lot of use case, a lot of people start using it, and it pumps to the moon because those emission schedule is going to kill us. It's next to dead. It's already pretty much sucks with the network hash rate and the emissions. Now think about 1 year from now is a full halving event. You're mining 50 Kaspa coins a day. 1 year from now, you're going to be mining 25 Kaspa. 1 year from there, which is the bear market, you're only going to be mining, what is that, 12 and a half Kaspa. It's going to be sad. It needs a massive price gain or it's dead. It's done for. Miners are not going to secure it. It's going to lose all its security. It's going to become 100% centralized, and then it's going to get hacked and things like that. So Kaspa, this market right now is pretty much do or die. If it doesn't explode, I really feel it could be possibly done for, but we'll see what happens. That's just my 2 cents on it. I love Kaspa. I hope it does great things. I've been mining it. I got in on the FOMO, but we got to think long term. And if it doesn't do anything, their emissions is so fast that they put themselves on a timeline that people need to use this now or it's over. And they're getting down to that timeline where it's almost over for Kaspa. So they better frickin' do something quick. Just my 2 cents. Could be 100% wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. But just looking on the miner side of things and emissions, it's looking really rough on the Kaspa side. And now you're thinking, oh, they got KRC20s, the block rewards pump. Yeah, but they also got 10 blocks per second happening soon. After that, they want to go up to 100 blocks per second. Now, this doesn't make the chain magically faster. The confirmations are still all based on 1 second. The block reward is all still based on 1 second. You just divide that by 10, same block reward. Divide that by 100, same block reward. But what the faster blockchain does do is keep those fees extremely low. So we're not going to see 1,000 Kaspa block rewards. It can get super busy, which is good for a chain where it's not going to be, it's not going to be expensive like, we see with Ethereum stuff. They're doing what they want to do with the faster blockchain. But when it comes to the miner side thing, we're not going to see the high block rewards. We're not going to see any of that. Fees are going to remain cheap once the 10 blocks per second plus does that in. And I say plus because they do plan to move into 100 and faster as they, continue to integrate things. But long term, it's literally, I really feel, is do or die when it does come down to Kaspa right now. It doesn't speed up the emission schedule at all, Squirrel Master. It stays exactly the same. A lot of people are confused by this. Let's look at Kaspa emissions. A lot of people are still confused about Kaspa emissions. It doesn't change anything in the emissions. It doesn't change anything anywhere in the emission schedule. Let's just have a quick peek at this so you guys can kind of see what's happening. So I'm just going to, I guess, bring that back. So let's look at this. Where are we at right now? We're in 2024 here. Let's just 2024, we're in the 11th month. So 77. Let's say 10 blocks per second happened right now. So the current block reward is 77.78. All you're going to do here is divide that by 10. That means the Kaspa block reward is now 7.7. If you're solo mining Kaspa and you hit a block, you will get 7.7 Kaspa if it happened right now. You just divide it by 10 because now you have 10 blocks happening within that same time. The confirmations are still based on 1 second. The Kaspa team confirmed this. It's not faster in confirmations. It's exactly the same. The block reward in the emissions is exactly the same, except it's all based at 1 second times. It's just that now you're going to have 10 within that same 1 second there. So now the block reward drops per block to 7.7, but we're still at 77.78 here per 1 second. It's all exactly the same. The only thing that the faster 10 second plus to 100 and so on is doing is it's going to keep those fees lower on the network, which means those high block rewards will disappear to the miners. So that's all that's really changing with that speed there. Nothing is changing in terms of confirmation, speed of the chain, or anything. Confirmations and everything is exactly the same. Kaspa will make us all rich. No, hey, hopefully it goes to $1 or $2. In theory, even $1 Kaspa isn't going to look that good anymore. Let's just jump in. Let's try this. Let's look at some long-term numbers here realistically. And this is what we like to look at. Let's look at realistic Kaspa numbers. Where is my Kaspa asics here? We'll come into this. So right now, I have this updated all the way to when now? Can I have this one? So December of 2025. So let's say end of next year now. We're down to this type of block reward. Kaspa, look at $1 Kaspa at the end of December with emissions. That's only paying $3.1 million a day. At $1 Kaspa. $1 Kaspa. That's insane. absolutely insane. You know, that's not very much seeing how Kaspa's at $1. We're actually, Kaspa was paying almost this amount not too long ago when, you know, the price pumped to 20 cents at the current block rewards of only like, you know, 20-cent Kaspa or something crazy. Anyway, point here is, what do you guys think the network hash rate will be end of December? Remember, we expect probably a Kaspa pump to happen sometime before that. So could we see a doubling network hash rate, same network hash rate, whatever? You know what? Let's just say it's same network hash rate. It doesn't even matter. Let's just see where Kaspa is on Kaspa. Let's just have a quick look here on. It's 1.31 exahash online right now. So do I have that right in here? Let me just see. I just want to go into 1.31 exahash. Adjust this so you guys can see things. 1.31 exahash. And I think, what do I have this worked into? Gigahash? Yeah, because then we can look at our little ones there. So we have gigahash here. Let's put that in here. Gigahash. Now let's look at, so look at this. With with the same hash rate online right now, this very second, if Kaspa pumps to $1, December 2025, no increase in hash rate, a KS5L is only making $29. A $29 a day KS5L at $1 Kaspa. Like, wow, Kaspa's at $1, awesome, but you're not even making anything, and that's with no extra hash rate. Obviously, Kaspa pumping to $1, we could be even seeing, you know, double this. You know, we probably see, you know, 2.3 petahash or exahash online at a point. That's only $16. Like, the mining profitability is going to look pretty rough. And then remember, you're going to have that dump in the next bear market. Now we're leading forward into the next bear market, which is a year from here. So that's a full halving event. So in theory, let's just do this right quick. Let's look at the actual bear market now. So if I just copy this, I'm going to paste that in here. So now we got to cut this in half pretty much, because it's a full halving event every year. So December 25th to December 26th, it doesn't matter which month. If you go January to January, full halving January, July, full halving July. Point is here, 2026, which we're going to be in a bear market at that time, we're going to have a full halving. That means half the coins are going to be found. So 317,0880 divided by 2, 1.5 million here. So we're going to go 1585440. So now we have Kaspa only paid 1.5 million. That's at $1. Now we don't know what Kaspa is going to do. Is it going to next bear market? Like, we don't know what the peak of Kaspa is. Is it going to hit $1? Is it going to hit $5, $10, $20, $100? We're all driving Lambos at that point, obviously. But like, what could the price be next bear market? Is it going to fall under $1 again? Are we going to be back to 20 cents? Are we going to be back to 10 cents? Like, I have no idea. Let's say Kaspa falls to 40-cent Kaspa, which is, we wish it'd be at that right now. Let's say Kaspa falls to 40-cent Kaspa. A freaking $5.80 a day is what a KS5L is making. I don't even think that's covering power at 3,300 watts. What's 3,300 watts times 24 divided by 1,000? Now times that by, say, 12-cent power, $9.50. You need $9.50 at 12-cent power just to run the KS5L. So you're losing like $3.50 a day with Kaspa at 40 cents and the same network hash rate as right now in December of 2026. So it's not even profitable to run a KS5L. Obviously, we're going to have more efficient miners and things by then. But just thing is, the emission schedule is so aggressive with Kaspa. I really feel it's in do or die stage. If it doesn't do anything this cycle, which, you know, it's going to go up and stuff, but the next bear market, you know, altcoins, they pump and then they're dumped down to nothing again. There's nothing left. Kaspa's not a core coin. It still has to prove itself to us. It's seen major gains from, you know, when it was 1 cent or less. But what's it doing from here? Is it going to continue to climb or is it done? That's what we got to wait and see what happens. It's going to be interesting times here. What are we thinking about Kadena the coming months? Kadena's an interesting one. You know what? I know everyone, we all, including myself, I'm guilty of, we trash talk the crap out of Kadena all the time. I have no idea what it's going to do, but did anyone expect it to do what it did last time? No. Look, Pat is a prime example. He sold all his Cadena before the pump, and it would have made him a millionaire because no one expected this to happen. Cadena was dead. Then bam, look what it did. $23 from frickin' 36 cents. You know, $1.58, $2.28, and then bam, $23. And where we are right now, exact same boat. You know, Cadena could do the exact same thing again. For all we know, Cadena, you know, it doesn't even have to hit this. Cadena, $15 Cadena, I'm sure we'd be happy. You know, $20 Cadena, awesome. New all-time high, we'd be loving it. But I have no idea about Cadena. This is altcoin season. It's only seen the one bull market, so we don't have enough data to see what it does. But Ergo is a prime example of this, you know. They're dead and then they pump again. Here we go. Ergo, pumps, awesome. Oh, Ergo's dead. Everyone's trash talking the crap out of Ergo. Another bull run comes in. Boom, it pumps. Awesome. Ergo's dead again. Everyone's trash talking it. Now it's slowly starting to come up again. Cadena could very well shoot up to its all-time high again. It could. It's possible. This is freaking crypto. We have no idea. This is altcoin season. These altcoins just pump out of nowhere for no apparent reason. That's what happens. That's why we have to be ready. You're staking your coins, stop staking them. You got stuff locked up, stop having them locked up. Get your crap in your wallets now because we don't know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. So be ready to capitalize on your gains. That's pretty much what it's boiling down to. That's the point we're in right now. That's why mining is different this time. That's why consumer grade hardware, CPU and GPUs is different. We don't have that bull run that we had with Ethereum on our GPUs. We're not going to just be, okay, we're going to point to Ethereum and be profitable all year. Awesome. This is wicked. That's not happening. GPU mining, everything, even CPUs are technically dead right now for consumer hardware until they're not. We got to have our bags already planted, ready to go, ready to dump. That's when we're going to make our money. We mine all the yields in the bear market, we capitalize in the bull market, and then we just wait for prices to come down again, and then we rebuild our bags, restock our farms with hardware, and so on. I think Cadena has a good chance of pumping again, but let's wait and see. Yeah, Winfair, exactly. Like, it definitely has a chance. All these coins have a chance. We just don't know. We just hope we have a bag of the ones that pump the most. That's all we can hope for right now is hope our bags pump. That's all we can do right now. And now we're just now it's just a waiting game. We're in the bull market. Bitcoin's doing its thing. The hype's picking up. I think once Bitcoin does start to break 100,000, that's when we're going to start to see. You guys got to remember, word of mouth, traveling, everything. Where's our prices here? Let's go back into Bitcoin. Let's have a look here. Come into here. Bam. All. So yeah, Bitcoin's doing its thing obviously here, but I think once we see Bitcoin break 100K, that's where we're going to be like, oh, media is going to be like, depending where you live. In Canada here, they haven't mentioned really Bitcoin at all other than scams, so keep that in mind. Some of the states, you know, some programs are talking about crypto and stuff, some aren't. But until, I think once Bitcoin does break 100K, that's what we're going to see. You know, most people, oh, crypto bubbles in, Bitcoin's at 100K, and people are like, whoa, really? And the seeds are being planted right now. You know, it's not instant gratification. You got to be patient and wait and understand how things actually work. Do you guys see that vaping thing on Netflix a while ago, how it works in their marketing? You know, they plant the seeds, they run their commercials. They don't see results, you know, and things like that for a couple of years when the word of mouth and everything spreads around. Obviously, we don't have a couple of years. We're in the bull right now. But once we start seeing that, the seeds are planted now. Word of mouth slowly starts spreading. Did you see this? Oh, did you hear about Bitcoin? And that person might go to someone, oh, you hear about Bitcoin? Over time and a few months go by, that's when people start going, oh, wow. You know, they start slowly getting back into it, slowly Googling it, slowly working into it. The seeds are planted, guys. Let them grow. That's all we're doing right now. That's why we don't expect the full cycle, the altcoin season, things like that to start happening till maybe, you know, around January. Give it a couple months after Christmas and stuff. That's when we're going to see altcoin season kick in. That's when we're going to see all these crazy pumps. That's when things are going to happen. The seeds are planted now. Let that sprout. Couple months later is when we're really going to start seeing our bags do its thing. In theory and hopefully. But you guys got to remember, you know, there's a delay in everything, a delay. And, you know, same thing with Ethereum. We talk about mining profitability picking up. This is happening. That's happening. It takes a couple weeks to a month for, you know, people to start building, to start getting into it, to start searching again. It's the same thing. Seeds planted, let it grow. all this is happening. Hardware prices. Yeah, some places that are definitely watching crypto, they're picking up their prices ASAP, like ASIC manufacturers. But eBay and Kijiji and things like that, same thing when GPUs are getting profitable, the prices slowly crept up. They didn't just go overnight, boom, a $500 $500 3060 Ti didn't go to $1,000 overnight. It took a month or two, and then bam, they were 2-3x in price. So, it's all word of mouth. It's about scalpers getting into it. It's all, the hype is slowly building, and it's almost there. But the bull run has officially started, and that's where we are now. It's going to be insane. The times are happening. Just let it play out. Thoughts on XLM and XRP. Now, I don't know much about XLM. Oh, wait, XLM's the weather thing. I keep trying to contact them. They never get back to me. I want one of their weather stations, but we'll see what happens there. XRP is interesting. I had XRP back in 2017. I got it for like 10 cents. I only got like a couple $100 worth. Then it went to over $3. I was like, awesome. And then it's never hit that again. But I seen an article the other day that Elon Musk is pumping XRP. I hate XRP. I think any crypto that is for the banks shouldn't be a crypto. It shouldn't be allowed. But yeah, here we can see the 2017 or 2018, I guess it happened. Okay, late 2018. This happened after that. But yeah, this is what happened. Look at this. Less than a cent, and then it went to freaking $3. But it's doing it again. I just read the article on Elon Musk, and then like the next day, this started happening. So I don't know. The words out there that XRP could be sending people to the moon, I have no idea. Personally, I hate XRP because it stands for, it's there for the banks. Ultimately, as crypto and Bitcoin, we don't want the banks. We want to bypass and be our own banks. We don't want something to, okay, we're going with the bank. So that's what XRP is kind of doing. They're for the banks. They want to move bank money faster and things like that. But, it's going up. You cannot deny the fact that it's going up right now, and that's pretty much where it stands. And it does sound like it's just like Dogecoin, another thanks to Elon Musk there. Another thing I want to point out, as I mentioned earlier, the scams and everything that's taking place, crypto wallets, hacks are going to start happening. You want to store your wallets in the safest place possible, and that is, order up one of these guys. We got 11 wallets sold so far. There's 350 need to be ordered to be collected. So get yourself a Rabid Tandem wallet today. Store your crypto offline where it's possibly the safest way possible, and you don't have to worry about getting hacked or anything. But check out this wallet. It took me a while to get this design too. We got the Rabid symbol on the front. It's yellow. We got a CPU, a GPU, an ASIC on the backside because we are proof of work miners. I don't care what I mine with. It's all about mining for profitability. So I'll mine with CPUs, GPUs, ASICs, keyboards, mouse, notepads, whatever the heck I can get some hash rate out of, I'll mine with it. And if it's profitable. But yeah, here we have the Rabid Tandem wallets, and you can pre-order it up and get it done. If you choose the PayPal thing, you also get the discount code Rabid. Will also grant the discount and everything in there. You can also use your Visa cards. Everyone, if you choose the the credit card option, I think it was kind of glitched earlier, but if you choose the PayPal option, you can also choose your credit cards and stuff with the PayPal option, which does give the extra discount and everything. So order up, guys. Yeah, link is there in the description there. I'll actually post another one right now so everybody can get it all over in the other streams here. So I'm going to paste that here. Order up, though. We need 200. We need, what do we need? 350 ordered in order for, them to start getting printed. We only got 11 so far. I ordered 3. I want to order a couple more and maybe have some giveaways later on. But let's get it done, guys. There's 200 people watching right now. So if all you guys bought 1 or 2, essentially, we're almost there. Bull run time period. ETC, let's go. ETC is an interesting one I wanted to bring up too. I got a couple comments the other day about ETC, and people saying ETC it's still GPU. Well, it is still GPU mining. ETC is going to be bringing GPU mining back. Now, sadly, I don't think that is true because ETC is, it's heavily driven by the ASICs right now. And GPUs can't compete with those. And, you might get a little bit of profitable at it, but it's going to be interesting here. But here we can see ETC all-time high. It only paid $1.5 million a day. That's not very much. But let's just go into, where is XRP? Let's look at ETC here. Thought I ran some numbers of what it could look like. if it spiked. But anyway, we can see ETC did spike to $119 here on January, March, April, May 7th. Seems like May seems to be a really popular month last cycle for coins. So we'll see what happens moving forward here. But ETC pumped over here in May 7th. It looks like it did its thing. How long did the pump last? So it looks like, wow, March 25th. So about a month and a half is what this pump for. So that's a nice solid pump for ETC. And we're starting to gain some incline again, $30. So obviously, you know, I don't know what ETC is going to do. Obviously, it'd be awesome if it could pull an Ethereum and go to 2,000, 5,000, something. That'd be amazing. But again, $119 ETC, I'd be pretty happy with. $100 ETC, I'd be pretty freaking happy with. That's still over a 3x, 3x from where it is right now. So that's pretty nice. But as the coin spikes, guys, the network hash rate is going to start flowing off Octa.Space, flowing off all those other Ethash coins and onto ETC. And that's where the hash rate will get too high. And I don't think GPUs are going to be able to be profitable versus that hardware if ETC starts to, when ETC starts to see that spike. You got to start talking positive now. It's about when it's going to pump, not if it's going to pump. It's about when it's going to pump at this point in time. Positive thinking. When are we thinking this bull run tops up? Winfair, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. So, bull run as a miner isn't a thing anymore for us. We have no core-based coin, and by that, we kind of went through the altcoin season, bunch of pumps and dumps, but, bull run, Bitcoin, based on the previous cycles, it peaked out at, it was in November here. It could be a month earlier. We could see it peak out in October. I don't know. I think October, November is around where we want to see where Bitcoin is. And if you're, putting everything in that, looking at times, depending on the price, what it's looking like, blah, blah, sell. But I think the peak of the market will happen on Bitcoin around October, November of 2025 next year. So the end of next year here sometime. As for what the peak's going to be, I have no idea. It could easily be 200, 250 plus possibly here. But when it comes to altcoin season, that's a tricky one. As I mentioned, most altcoins all pumped in this stage here before Bitcoin did its all-time high, which also makes sense because then all the altcoin money flows back into Bitcoin, causing an all-time high, and then all of a sudden, it crashes and stuff. But there are some coins that actually waited others, like Flux is a prime example. It peaked 2 or 3 months after Bitcoin peaked. If we go into the all here, we can see Flux's high happened actually January 4th of 2022. So Bitcoin's peak was right in this area here. And Flux's peak actually happened right here. So, altcoins, they're tricky. We don't know exactly when it could be. The thing is, we just have to be ready and go for it. Meanwhile, we had DOGE and we had ETC. We had everything just hitting all-time highs. Ravencoin all back in this area, all from here to here. And look at Flux didn't really do anything in any of that. And then it's a late bloomer, and it happened after Bitcoin spike. So there are coins that happen after Bitcoin. We might not even see, like example, if Flux does this again, it could remain, 65 cents to $1 while we're seeing dollar DOGE. We're seeing, new all-time highs on Ravencoin. Everyone's be like, what? Why isn't Flux doing anything? Why isn't Flux doing anything? But if it does this same thing again, it seems to be a late bloomer, and it's not going to do anything. And then all of a sudden, after the highs, bam, Flux explodes out of nowhere. Just does its thing. That's all coins. We just don't freaking know. And, just because it happened at a certain month last cycle doesn't mean it's going to happen at the same month this cycle. Everything's going to be different. The point is we just got to be ready for it and do insane things. Like, look at XMR. That's another prime example of everyone always saying, coin's dead, not going to do anything. Coin's dead, not going to do anything. Well, look at XMR, 48 cent XMR, 48, $40, $50, 90 cents, blah, 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 $45, $40, $29. Like, look at those big swings in price. Then the first bull run XMR sees, what did it do? Freaking $458. Yeah, who's laughing now if they had all their XMRs still? And then all of a sudden it dips down. Okay, XMR's dead, not going to do anything, $43. Look, we went from $458 down to freaking $41, $49. Over here, it looks like $33. XMR's dead, not going to do anything. Look, another bull run comes around, $483. Wow, over $400 again. Now, here we are again. Exact same thing. Even in the live chat and past streams, XMR's not doing anything. XMR's dead, not going to happen. Well, guess what? Probably we're going to see $400 again because it seems to do it every single freaking time. So, you know, I have faith that XMR will see over $400 again. And, you know, these are just prime examples of altcoins. They're dead. They're not dead. They're dead. They're not dead. And then they're dead again. That's what we're mining. Pumps and dumps, constantly just getting ready, stock our bags, dump them when the time comes, and let's go. That's what we're doing right now. It's a totally different way of mining. Ergo network hash rate also increased. Yeah, for sure. Ergo hash rate has gone up. Everything goes up, and once Ergo starts pumping, the network hash rate's probably going to go 10x. We're going to see like a 10 to 20x in freaking hash rate. It's going to be insane. Dynex hasn't seen a bull run, so we don't know. Lots of these coins, like we're talking about now, we know Zephyr, Zeph, Kaspa, Dynex, all sorts of these coins. They have not seen a bull run. When was its last spike here? We can see 2023. You know, first got listed here according to this was 2022, December, the end. You know, Bitcoin was hitting its lows. It was at its low just prior to this. So, you know, Dynex has not seen a bull run. We have no idea what it could do. You know, these here could be little tiny blips. This peak right here, for all we know, could be this. You know, what we got? 35 cents upwards to $1.27. So imagine like what Dynex, for all we know, $5-10 Dynex could be possible. We have no freaking idea what's happening because we haven't seen a bull run. But again, that's speculation. We're just hopeful that, you know, a lot of money flows into these. You know, what other new coins are out there? There's so many of them now. Nexa is up in the air. There's Cubic. There's so many new coins that, you know, just came in out of nowhere, and we have no idea what they're going to do because they haven't seen a bull run yet. All we can do is be hopeful, hope we have a bag, and hope they do something. The other thing is, remember, after this bull run, altcoin season cycle thing, next year, we're going to see all sorts of new coins emerge again. Half the coins we're talking about now, we might not even be talking about then. Prime example is, you know, when Kaspa started coming out, Nexa and all these coins, we didn't really talk about or mention Raven coin and, Ergo and things like that at all anymore. All the core-based coins we thought we were going to be mining and taking us to the future with Flux and everything just disappeared right off the radar. So the same thing could follow next cycle, next bear market, end of this bull. Some new coins could emerge, and we might not even be talking about any of the coins we're talking about right now all over again. So, you know, it's interesting. These cycles always throw a hoop in here. They always change. Now, what I usually do is when we get to the bear market, I always try to mine at a profit. I don't mine at a loss. If you're mining at a loss, it just makes more sense to buy the coin. Like, think about it. Seriously, if I'm spending, you know, $2 a day in power to mine Raven coin on my rigs, but I'm losing 10 cents each day or 20 cents or whatever, you know, you're going to get a lot more Raven coin if you just spend the same amount of money that you would have on your freaking rigs and power. You get more coins, saving that for the bull run. So if you believe in the coin, that's the better way to go. So that's how I build my farm. That's what I did with the CPUs because I seen what was happening with Ethereum. I seen the other coins could not support any of that hash rate at all. So I slowly started building up the CPU farm. Throughout the entire bear market, I was mining at a profit, and sometimes pretty darn good profit. I went anywhere from, I had rough times in my farm, was only making $20 a day. It cost me $18, $19 a day in power to power my farm. But I went from, $20 a day. Some days were $40 a day. I had a couple days that were over $250 a day. It was insane. So, but I was profitable for pretty much the entire 3 years mining at a profit. And that's why I kept building. That's what we did back in 2020 and stuff with Ethereum and GPUs. We were mining at a profit through that bear market. So we stacked more GPUs. That changed. GPUs were not profitable this entire bear market. There was the odd coin. Yeah, if you got in early on Kaspa, you would have got a lot of Kaspa and be looking really nice and stuff. But the point is, that's why you don't sell your hardware either. Everyone says, oh, I sold my hardware. I got rid of my hardware. I did that. I'm done. But you still got to keep your hardware or you can't mine it. Now all of a sudden, crypto bull run kicks in and we got altcoin season, Raven coin pumps or something. Everyone's out buying new GPUs. You're starting your ROI process all over again, and it sucks. You want to already have your hardware. You mine when the yields are high, and you try to mine at a profit as well, or it's better off to just mine that coin. So next cycle is going to be the same thing, depending on hardware and everything. I'm going to be, obviously checking numbers and stuff. Like, are my CPUs profitable? If not, okay. Are my GPUs profitable? If not, okay. What the heck is profitable? Whatever is usually profitable through the bear market is usually what ends up being pretty darn amazing in the bull market, which means our CPUs could still be blowing away them GPUs in here because there's too much damn hardware out there still for the GPU size. And GPUs were not really profitable at all through the entire bear market where the CPU market was. Now, I don't have enough data to confirm all this. That's just how I built my farm based on statistics and how it was looking through the bear market. And that's why next cycle, I'm going to be debating how am I going to be building my farm. I'm assuming I'm probably going to be building GPU rigs again next cycle because one, people will finally see that, okay, we didn't have a bull run. This sucks. I didn't have a bag of this and it pumped. I didn't have a bag of that. By the time I turned on, I didn't make enough. It only lasted a week, blah, blah, blah. That's what we're mining these days. We're not going to have a solid profit here this bull run. It's an altcoin season. So what I'm going to be doing is, obviously I want 5090s and stuff. And we have new hardware that's going to be blowing away older hardware. And that's just the way it is. So I feel, people are going to finally give up. They're going to realize it's a reset. This sucks. Give up, sell hardware, do whatever they want. And then, we might see GPU mining be back next cycle, full bore, ready to go. But it is also with the latest hardware. And a lot of people are going to be turned off because they're probably going to be expensive and things like that. But that's just what you got to do if you want to remain competitive in the ecosystem. And, two 5090s releasing might cost $4,000, but you might be hashing better, higher profit rate. You'll be hashing in the profit, probably blowing away the hash rate on over 15 to 20, 30, 70s and using a fraction of the power. Like what would 15 to 20, 30, 70s would be using what? Like freaking 2,500, 3,000 watts, where 25090s might be using 600 watts and getting the same or more hash rate. That's the levels we're going to be kind of seeing here. On top of the memory coins are also going to get dominated by the 5090 series because they're getting a huge memory boost in them on top of even a bigger core boost with the 4090s, which the 4090s on core coins destroyed 3070s and everything else out there. So, it's about having the newer hardware to remain an edge and on top of that. And that's probably what I will be doing. But again, until everything actually plays out and we see it and try it and do it, we don't know for sure. But that's the way I think I'm going to be transitioning is into 5090s and stuff for the next cycle. When 50X series is, then 5090 or yeah, the exact same thing. It's either 5090 or nothing. Now they're releasing specs on 5070s and stuff, but they don't really look like they're getting the memory and they're not getting a big boost. NVIDIA only cares about the flagships. It's just like they're kind of, okay, we'll release a 5070, I guess. We'll do the 5070 Ti. I guess we'll drop some 5080s so that other people can buy stuff. But yeah, when it comes down to it, it's going to probably be all in 5090s. What about a lithium? Same thing as everything else. Hopefully it frickin' pumps. We got our bags. We're mining it. Hopefully it frickin' moons, and then we'll see what happens from there. But it's not going to last. A lithium, Kaspa, all these coins are altcoins. They're going to pump for a couple of weeks to a month, maybe 2 months if we're lucky that we can get more profit out of it. But after that, they're just going to be dead for another 4 years. So just be ready. You got to think altcoin season. Don't think bull run. Bull run's a misleading term. Bull run's on frickin'... Bull run is, yes, a nice, healthy crypto market. Bitcoin's staying high. It's doing its thing. But as crypto miners, we don't have that. We don't have that anymore. Ethereum is gone. Ethereum did give us that bull run last cycle. We have an altcoin season. We need our coins. You got to be ready to sell. It's about dumping your coins at the right time. That's pretty much all it is. 5090s for $4,000. Depending where you are, I did see a recent leak. It looks like about $1,900. Is what the 5090 is going to be releasing at, which is what, $300 or $400 more than what the 4090s released at. So we'll see what happens. That's like what? That's like $2,400, $2,500 Canadian. I'm okay with that. We'll see what happens, but it's probably going to be really hard to get as well. 35090 rig with 1,800 watt power draw. That'd be insane. But 35090s might be hashing better than 253070s doing that at over 3,000 watts. So, it comes down to the efficiency, guys. These 5090s are going to be absolute monster beasts. The 4090 released day one. I remember Keaton got it, and we tested that thing. And everyone's like, oh, it's too expensive. It's garbage. It's the worst GPU ever. Stupid GPU. And remember, we're in a down GPU mining market, so that makes sense. But the 5090 or the 4090 released cheaper than the 3090, but people were buying 3090s like crazy because Ethereum was around. But we saw, as soon as we tested the 4090, the first two coins were like, this GPU is freaking a beast. This is a dominant, this is the GPU you want. And everyone's, no, it sucks. Horrible. Everybody was saying it's bad. And then all of a sudden, now look where we are now. For the past 6 months or so, everyone's talking about how great 4090s are. Well, we found that out day one. It's just that no one wanted to spend the money on it. Now we're talking about potential 5090s doing it. And again, everyone's probably going, oh, they suck. It's not worth the money. And then coming in 2 years later, everyone's going to be like, 5090s are awesome. Oh my gosh, they're going to dominate. It's going to be hardware you need. That's the same thing as right now is, people are turning on L3 pluses with L9s releasing. Like, they don't compete with each other. They're a totally separate thing. The L3 plus, yes, it's profitable right now, but you're not going to be mining on that in the bear market. You're not going to be able to compete with the networks versus L9s and stuff. That's what the 5090 is going to be versus 3070s. 3070s, CMP 100 210s, the overhyped card from day one since I got mine. That's why I wanted to get my hands on it, because so many people were saying how good it is. I'm like, this can't be true. I tested it and I thought it sucked. It's good for its certain things, but a CMP card has no resale value. You're never going to get rid of it. It's going to end up in the garbage if you get rid of it, if you don't want it anymore or something. The only people that are going to buy it is other miners. And if you need 5090s and stuff to compete, nobody's going to want it. So it's to me, it's just an overhyped card with really no long-term value in it, especially as newer GPUs release. People realize these pump and dumps and how an altcoin season actually works. It's going to be an interesting time. Full power Raven plus tariffs. I think actually they are pretty good on Raven. I think I haven't tried it, but I heard people saying they're decent on Raven. Plus tariffs this time if Trump gets in, the no taxes on crypto, but tariffs. Yeah, that's the other thing, Bleach. That's a major issue too, Bleach, is the tariffs. I can't remember who it was, but there's someone in our Discord group there who works for DHL and stuff. But they were mentioning that, before, you remember we order from Ice River and you get stuff usually under $800. You don't really get much on imports and stuff. But it sounds like DHL is getting ready to drop that from $800 down to $200. That means you can't buy anything for under $200 anymore. That means buying from places like Ice River and stuff, if it's over $200, you're going to get nailed on those tariffs. So, yeah, these are things to really keep an eye out when purchasing miners and stuff. That's another key thing why I think, Coin Mining Central, they're a little more overpriced. Miner Bros a little better there on the pricing aspect. But, that's DDP to your door and stuff where, they drops the values and stuff, even though that's technically not supposed to be said. But I'm not lying. That's what they do. That's what they do. And it drops your tariffs on the way down. That's why, it does matter where you purchase your hardware from, because you can save so much money depending on just who you buy it from. And that's one of the main reasons why Miner Bros is a really decent place to get them from. Stacking more Raven before 25 cents. Yeah, do it. Stack it. Get ready. Get them bags going, guys. Get them going, because it's going to be too late. It's going to pump and it's going to be over. And then you'll be like, oh, now what? I missed this bull run. That's the way it's going to be. Mainly my L3 is a heater, warms up the place as well. Yeah. A lot of people use that for that. Myself personally, because natural gas here is fairly cheap. I save more in power by running my rigs cold. I got windows open in my basement there. I keep it at when it gets really cold, like minus 40, it's like +1, 0 +1. Where my mining rigs and stuff are, and I lose like 3,000 watts at the wall. I could be running like 10,000 watts full bore, and I'm down to like 7,000 watts running full bore because everything's nice and cold and efficient. I save more money that way than if I were to try to heat my house, because of, natural gas, at least where I am, is cheaper to heat my house with a furnace. Who won the hash rate giveaway? Yes, the hash rate giveaway. There was a winner. That was huge. I have the shot here somewhere. I'll just bring it up. Let me see. Hash rate right here. This. It was Husey727 was the winner. I gave him my hash and got him his coins yesterday, so he's got all his rewards and everything already. So congratulations to Hui727. He did choose the hash, which did grant him, I can't remember what it was. He ended up with 100 and freaking, I can't remember what he got, 175 or 178 Doge or something he got for that day. So that was around $70, $71 or something is what he got. So congratulations to Hui. Maybe we'll do another one here soon. I know a lot of people want to check out some hash rate on the L9. Smart man, Rabid forgets. What did I forget? I got my windows open. It's 35 outside. Mine runs in the hallway. Who won the hash rate? No need for storage heater though, and cheaper. Missing most of chat. Still waiting for a tow home. Oh no! So your car's not starting at home. It's not starting where you're gone somewhere. That is horrible, Fudweiser. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Like some people are talking about in chat that your car wasn't starting. I thought like it just wouldn't start at your house, so then you couldn't go to work today or something. That's what you had to do. But you're actually gone somewhere and it's not starting. That is horrible. Hopefully that tow gets there soon and you can get out there. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. What do we got here? To remove them after 24 hours. Smart man, Rabid forgets to remove them after 24 hours. No, he's stranded. That sucks. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. And tow trucks aren't cheap. They're expensive. Do you have AMA? Because I think it is covered, but if not, man, tow trucks, they're not cheap. Mosey me, man, I would kill for 32 Fahrenheit 0 C temps. We still worried about heat downs here in Texas. Crazy. Yeah, right now, like we got like a foot of snow overnight and it's about minus 14, minus 15 Celsius. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Like what is minus 14 Celsius in F? So that's about 6.8 Fahrenheit, 6 degrees in the States. So that's about what the temperature is outside right now here. So yeah, it's below freezing, obviously. Things are frozen. Lakes are full of ice. What about using profits from current altcoin season into solar power? See, HR Muhammad, I'm at a spot right now where I don't want to invest all that money into infrastructure because I kind of plan on moving to maybe become Panda's neighbor or something. No, like not literally, but like I plan on moving maybe into BC where there's hydro. That way I can get Panda prices, work out some deals with power companies, stuff like that, because, well, that's where Panda is. But yeah, I want to go to hydropower because it's kind of expensive here. But at the same time, you know, there's also some talking about a possible facility being built, which don't know the full details on it yet, but that's going to be pretty freaking sweet moving forward, where it's probably going to be some of the cheapest power you could ever get your hands on. It's turning into a hosting facility, and more news on that. More news on that. We're still on the talks with this situation, but, you know, it's going to be pretty crazy moving forward. Like, I can't remember what it is. Like, picture, I don't know, it might be around 6 or 7 cent Canadian power, which is like 4 cent USD. You know, Panda and I and other people are kind of might be going in and helping support the infrastructure and stuff. And it's going to be a big warehouse and very cheaper power than anywhere else you can even think of. Like 4 cent USD power with like thousands of amps of power. So yeah, Panda, myself, and you know, it's going to be a Canadian thing. It's going to be a Canadian-based thing also. It's going to be in Canada. So things are looking interesting. It's going to be very insane. We'll see what happens there. But there's more future. There's still a lot of details being worked out here. Custom Computing is doing a lot of the stuff and looking at the power company and stuff. But we'll see what happens moving forward. But it sounds like things are going to be very freaking sweet. Cheaper power, hosting facility, running all our hardware, and it's going to be insane. So there's no really point to invest in the infrastructure if something like that ends up going up, and then we're investing into that infrastructure for huge capacity. So we'll see what's going on moving forward. You know, it's very exciting times. By Tip Top Smoke, surprised YouTubers have not united to buy own substation to host. Well, that's kind of what it's turning into, maybe. You know, I'm not sure we're really allowed to talk about that yet, but that's still plans. I don't know all the details on it yet, but, you know, I am pretty excited for what may be coming. We'll see what happens there. I get 5.4 cent USD at night. Yeah, but this is going to be like 4 to 5 cent USD, like 24/7 all the time. So it'll be pretty insane. You can mine with anything and be profitable, pretty much is what it breaks down to. Oh, Panda hinted about it also? Okay, interesting. Panda was hinting about it. Yeah, I'm excited. I know he's excited. We're all excited. It's just about to see, you know, how much this is all going to cost. It's not going to be cheap. But that's kind of what moving forward is looking like. It's time to go big. Time to go big. It's gonna be insane. Imagine I'll have like a botnet CPU farm in this thing maybe, as well as a GPU farm and an ASIC farm, and like I'm gonna have 1,000 epics in that thing. There's Rabid coming. Oh, Rabid's turned his hash on the Spectre, only 1 gigahash, running with 4-cent power. Yeah, going big. We're going big. Time to take over some networks. It's time for the Canadians to take over. Nothing is cheap nowadays. Nothing is cheap. Well, Norway has some cheap power though, I heard, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, so oh my gosh, it's almost 12:30. Do we have Ergo hardware wallet? I don't know. Is Ergo on Tantrum yet? I don't think it is. I'm not sure. I never looked. That's a good question. Oh, we got gifted 10 Rabid Mining memberships. Tip Top Smoke. Thank you very much. Bad Cat, congratulations. Luke, congratulations. Tip Top Smoke got one as well. We got Chuck Danger 87, Massless Ninja, Jackson Digital, David Thrash, Black to Back, JFA. Congratulations, everyone. What do we do? Wait, are we just doing a 24-hour stream? Should we just go live all day or what? Is that the plan now? 150 viewers, 96 likes. Hit the like button, guys. 24/7 stream. Let's do this. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. My throat's getting dry. I can barely talk anymore. But I might go live. I say this every time. I might go live on the gaming channel, guys. And I'm debating. Am I going to play some Ark? Am I going to play some Farming Simulator? I want to play Farming again. It's been a while since I played that. I know as boring as that sounds, it's actually kind of fun. Farming Simulator 2025 just came out. It's actually fun. Signs of a bull market coming fast. Yeah, 100%. Bull market's coming in. We could use a couple $1,000 donations too. You guys rich? That'd be nice. I'm just kidding. What's that? I just heard a glink. I heard a beep beep thing. What was that? Mason Wagner subscribed. I don't know what that noise was. Oh no, I didn't have my other chats on from when I did that thing earlier. I'm probably missing everything in the Twitch there now. Got it. What is happening? I'm seeing all these hearing weird chimes. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know, craziness. Yeah, Rabin, I like the gaming stuff. You like the gaming stuff? Nice, nice. Farm Sim is the greatest way to kill a day. You like that Farming Simulator? Mind for Business? You like that game? I know it's awesome. I started playing back from Farming Simulator 2013. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try this game. It's kind of dumb. It's farming. But I was like, wow, this game's fun. And then now I've just been getting all the new ones every time they came out, and 2025 just came out. I haven't really got a chance to play with it yet. So I wanted to hang on and do it. It's Rabid Gaming. Yeah, the gaming channel is Rabid Gaming. 155 watching, 95 likes, 177 watching now, 103 likes. Smash that like button. Get yourself a Rabid Tantrum wallet, guys, as well. Do it. Order it up. We're still only 11. We need more people buying. Buy. It's time to buy. It's all about buying. I'm selling you guys hardware wallet because we need 350 guys. Come on, let's do this. Everyone bought all pandas. Now you're all broke. Got no more for mine. What do we got here? The Indian all-rounders. I got 0.72 cent power here in India. Residential power is cheap, but tariffs on CPUs, GPUs, and miners are through the roof. Yeah, that's the other issue depending on location too, is some people have cheap power, but then when you go to buy the hardware, it costs like 3 times more. Like, it is insane. Like, you can never win. What is happening? Do you guys hear the chimes? It just won't stop. Is someone doing this to me on purpose? Or maybe that was the... Oh, that might have been the 10 gifted memberships, but I don't have, for some reason, it's not popping anything up, so I don't know what's going on. Interesting. I got that. I hope so. We need to break 100K stream on Monday at least. Yeah, 100K. I think once Bitcoin breaks 100K, a month or two after that's when we're really going to start to see some things fly. Like I said, the seeds are planted, guys. Let it sprout. Things are going to start really doing its thing here over the next couple months. It's exciting times. We're back, guys. We're back. We're back. There's no other way to put about it. Anyway, guys, my throat is dry. We've been here for like an hour and a half, and I'm still sick and all that other good stuff. But I do appreciate all you guys for showing up for this live stream. We'll be back tomorrow, live AMA, so get your questions and stuff ready, and hopefully we can answer them. I'll see you on the next one.
Rabid out.
Oh no, what is going on here, Red Putz? Won't stop, can't stop. Thank you for the 249 euros. But yeah, thank you for coming, everybody.